So what's your next project we working on? You in there now?
Yes, I'm working on my next project. It's called How It Never Was.
Never was.
Yeah, How It Never Was.
I like it.
And basically just talking about my life and how it never was.
This nigga is a spoken word artist doing rap music. All your titles is just poems.
Yeah, basically. That's why I be saying like some of my stuff might go over people's head a lot. Like even like like on my track Dirty Lines, you like cold hearted. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That's like spoken word type vibe. Mm-hmm. You know how I did it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But there's a lot of people's stuff though. A lot of people can relate to that song.
Don't worry about going over people's head. Worry about sometimes providing balance, maybe on another record or whatever have you. But there's an audience for everything, man. And everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody, we listen to different things in different times. Sometimes we want to fucking think. Sometimes we want to remember, like, damn, I heard this song 100 times and I just realized that's what he said. You know what I mean? Like, that feeling still means something to people that like it. You know what I mean? You consider yourself a lyricist? Do you think that's a box?
I think that is a box because I know some lyrical people. But I guess you could say I'm lyrical.
You are really good at storytelling.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
And in order to formulate words into a flowing thing, there's something you can't say it's not lyrical.
All right, but I mean,
there's no way to say that.
Sometimes I be thinking lyrical mean you use big words and all that. Certain rappers, that's how they be calling lyrical.
You use words. You can choose whatever words you want to motherfucker use.
Right.
Cannabis that took niggas all the way up to the mountaintop, but it ain't. He wasn't the first lyrical motherfucker. Like,
well, yeah, I say I'm more a lyrical artist then, for sure. Definitely a storyteller, cause I look up to J. Cole and Cool C, Slick Rick. Little stuff like that. So
shout out to my dad and the street sign on the front of the table in case y'all wondering why that's there. They just dedicated a block to my dad a week ago.
Oh, that's lit.
And it's actually the block that runs in the Cool C Mom block. It's the block in between Steady B Mom crib and Cool C Mom crib. That's where my dad barbershop was at. He's still alive, by the way. And that's the street sign. So you saying Cool C was ironic as hell. Because I watched the Hilltop Hustlers when I was a kid because they was in the barbershop.
Yeah, that's all my old heads was listening
They was in the barbershop.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy that you mentioned them. That's fire, though. When did you start listening to Cole? Did you catch Cole early?
No, see. It
was Friday Night Lights?
How can I put it? First, my folks was trying to put me on my god brother Reese. We was at Franklin Mills Mall. The car broke down. We all had to lamp it up in his jaw, and he had J. Cole on. And I was just like, who did he try to put it on? But I wasn't trying to listen to it at the time. Like, I think I was listening to like Pusha T and like Ace Hood, Lil Wayne, and all of them. So I wasn't trying to hear it.
Sporadic, eclectic.
So I wasn't trying to really hear that. Then my man Troy came over. Shout out to Troy and Preserve, a clothing brand,
dope
or whatever. So he came over. He played like 30 J. Cole tracks, and we were just in there just smoking, just zoning out to them Jones. And I was just like, damn, his life story kind of remind me of my life story. Like, he played basketball, trying to get to the league, went to school. I played basketball, trying to get to the league, went to school. His mom was on drugs, my mom was on drugs. Went through with a step pop situation. I went through a step pop situation. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, I seen enough similarities with me, but you kind of killed me on yours. You bodied that.
So,
y'all the same nigga.
So that's why I'm like, damn, he Aquarius like me and all that.
That's
like,
crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like I can do this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
I know it's me, like, I ain't never want to come out as no gangster motherfucker talking crazy. Even when I was doing street shit, I ain't want to rap about it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it was like, listening to Cole is like, this motherfucker talk about going to college.
Real right.
You know what I'm saying? I did that.
Real
you know
right.
what I mean? Like, I tell you, what's weird? Just as weird as talking about college was in hip hop, which is kind of strange because they started off talking about college.
Right.
Anyway. Talking about still having your dad was taboo. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was certain shit that just like, don't nobody want to hear that my pop's still here. Like J. Cole really opened certain artists, opened up your eyes to the fact that like, no, I can exist in this space and people want to hear my kind of story also.
Exactly, and that's why like some people like you really like tap into me and a lot of music that I don't got out. And it's like, you mean
why it's not out? Why it's not out? Why it's not out?
I feel like it's not out because I want to put it out a certain way. Like
Okay.
I feel like I need money behind it. Like just like you said, I'm a storyteller,
Mhm.
so I got all types of content videos where I need them videos to be on point. You
Mhm.
feel what I'm saying? So a lot of things is not out. So that's what I'm just kind of wait for, you know, somebody to kind of back that and, you know, we move on my plan that I got written down.
It's art, so everything ain't for now anyway. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm never. I was asking you why it's not out like that just to be funny, but at the same time, everything ain't for every time, and everything ain't for everybody. So if it ain't the season, if it's not going to be presented right, then we don't need to do it. It's art at the end of the day.
Exactly.
It's art at the end of the day. We gotta respect that. Absolutely. But like, you make a lot of sense to me, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You
sir.
make a lot of sense to me. But the way that I got put on the T.I. was very similar to your J. Cole story. I used to smoke with my Baltimore homie. I was in college in Baltimore. I was in Morgan State.
Okay.
So I used to smoke with my homie Jamal. Shout out Jamal. Little fly motherfucker. Like, never wore baggy nothing. He kept it polo tight. You know what I mean? Kept it player the whole time. And he from Baltimore, so that was like unheard of because they was wearing the biggest t-shirts in the East Coast.
Right.
But he used to come to my apartment and smoke with me all the time. And he used to bring, you know, back when you used to put your own mixtapes together, like
Right.
you got your blanks and you put 14 joints, 8 joints, 20, you know what I mean? We listen to random T.I. shit from different eras of T.I., whatever. Like, he just put his favorites on shit. And he would always leave the fucking CD. And I kept listening to this shit. And he told me a story. He said, I was in Atlanta one time, and we outside the club, and it's crazy out there. The trucks is out there, the cars out there, money out there. He said, T.I. standing on top of a Hummer or some shit. This motherfucker, this big, skinny as shit with no shirt on, light skin, talk about, ain't nobody fucking with me. I'm the king of this shit. Somebody say something. He said, nobody said nothing. He said, after that, I started getting all his shit. But it be, you know, it be the homies that put you on when you grooving. I learned about Wiz the same way. I sat in the car with the youngest smoking, and they knew every word to Cushion Orange Juice. And I had never heard of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was like, I like smoking to this shit. And now I go to all the Wiz shows. Whatever he in Camden, I'm there.
Real rap. I haven't been there. You said Camden?
He never comes to Philly because
It's always in Camden.
you don't have a venue that you can smoke at that's big enough for him.
I would love to go to one of the Wiz Jones.
Them Jones be fun. I don't even get the expensive tickets. I be on the lawn with the kids. You sit too close, they might stop you from smoking. I'm out. I'm on yard.
I'm on yard.
On yard. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Having it like the Havens have it. Watching them make out over there, dumb shit like that. Like,
Right.
I'm chilling.